Willie Waffle, a historic moment having you on here today on this day that Donald Trump becomes 45th president of the United States.
It might actually be an historic day.
It's a.
See?
Yeah, I can't believe you're getting this going.
I think Waffle was in on the last time, too.
He's trouble. He's causing trouble.
It's a massive day, isn't it, though?
It is.
Oh, my God, who would have thought that this would come? I mean, honestly, even after he won, I was like, oh, they'll never go to the inauguration. Something's going to come up.
Yeah, I know. and even today, don't we all think, though, today that aren't you a bit on edge a little because you know there's going to be protests? Aren't you a bit on edge today? I feel that way.
I'm a little on edge because I'm kind of sad that the protests have come to what they are right now. I mean, it just seems like it's a knee-jerk reaction of, we hate you, we're going to tell the whole world we hate you, we're never going to give you a chance, we're never going to believe that you can do anything good, just there's no chance you could ever change our minds. That's the part that I find.
Yeah, I agree. And I think even the boycotting of the inauguration, I don't support that. I think at this point, he's being inaugurated as the president of the United States, and people should go. I don't like any of this, but at the end of the day, though, not a bad position for Donald Trump to be in my opinion, because the bar has been lowered so low,
right,
that he could take advantage of that and become this great president of the United States.
Well, I'll throw this out there, and we don't talk a lot about politics here, but I'll throw it out there. Even if Donald Trump found the cure for cancer, do you honestly think in today's climate he would get credit for it? Or
you might be right.
As a positive thing?
It's that bad. I mean, it is that bad out there.
And I would say the same thing if Hillary had become president. The same thing would be.
I agree.
Be true.
I was
so poisonous.
I was worried about this day, no matter which one got in. Because I feared had Hillary gotten in, I feared what could happen on this day. So we are divided, boy. All right. So and by the way, the woman who wrote the book, the movie
Hidden Figure,
is Hidden Figure. That is out. The woman who wrote the book is actually in Utica tonight speaking. They had booked her.
Oh, wow.
They booked her back in the fall, and by chance, she's here when the movie's #1 in theaters.
And people are talking about it maybe getting an Oscar nomination on Tuesday morning.
Wow.
So, yeah, and a pretty darn good movie. If you haven't had a chance to see Hidden Figures yet, it's an amazing, amazing story, really 3 amazing stories of these women who just, fought to prove that they belong and belonged probably more than most people.
All right, I want to throw through these 3 movies that are launching this weekend, and one of them I really want to see. Let's start with Split. What is this one?
M. Night Shyamalan made a decent movie. Oh, my God. And then this one is James McAvoy playing this guy who's got 23 different personalities, and he has kidnapped these 3 teen girls. He's holding them in this underground bunker, and every personality keeps telling the girls, there's something bad that's going to happen to you. Oh, it's going to be horrible. And, of course, we spend the movie wondering what will it be, and can these girls escape before the unthinkable happens? And you see this movie because James McAvoy does such an amazing job, creating all these distinct personalities. A 9-year-old boy, an old spinster woman, a janitor. I mean, he has little mannerisms for each one, different accents for each one, and it's really all about his performance, just getting creepier and scarier as the movie goes on. And if you're an M. Night Shyamalan fan, he throws you a little something at the end of the movie. I'm going to say 3 waffles for M. Night Shyamalan. Says.
Wow. That is playing here. I'm making that reference. You can see that in New Hartford. Triple X. Oh, not another dirty movie.
Well, it's dirty in the sense that, there's a lot of women walking in slow motion in bikinis in this movie. There's no doubt about that. But, yeah, this is the return of Xander Cage. You might remember 15, 16, 17 years ago, something like that. Mm-hmm. Vin Diesel played this CIA agent who's kind of a renegade, kind of on a secret program where he rides his skateboard and he blows stuff up and spends lots of time with exotic women who wear bikinis and walk in slow motion. And so he's back, and he has to track down some device that's been stolen by the bad guys that will allow you to drop a satellite from space onto anybody you want. Yeah. And, as far as mindless entertainment goes, it's entertaining. I mean, stuff blows up. There's lots of fight scenes. There's lots of women walking in slow motion wearing bikinis. But yeah, it's not a great movie. It's just kind of mindless fluff. I would go 2 waffles.
All right. And then finally, and by the way, that movie is playing in both New Hartford and Rome. And finally, we come to a movie that's not playing here, and I can't believe it's not playing here. The Founder with Michael Keaton. I was so looking forward to seeing this movie.
And it's a really good movie. It's Michael Keaton as Ray Kroc, the man who calls himself the founder of McDonald's. But as we see in the movie, well, there's a lot more to the story. We see him as a businessman in the 1950s, and he's blown away by this pair of brothers, the McDonald's brothers, out in San Bernardino, California, who have created a restaurant that's unlike anything you've ever seen before, where they're producing hamburgers almost like they're on an assembly line, and it is super popular, and he wants in, and he wants to franchise this all over the country, and we watch the growth of one of the greatest American success stories, and I think we forget about that. McDonald's has really taken it on the chin in the last 10 years. We forget just how massive a success story this truly is, and how it grew from all these wives and husbands who started these little franchises all over the country and fought and scraped and really achieved the American dream through McDonald's. And you see that here, but you also see kind of the evil side of Ray Kroc, the side that takes control, the side that cuts out the brothers and cuts out their hearts along the way. It's a 4-waffle movie when you get a chance.
Wow. And Willie, why do we not see that movie here? I just do not. And then the other one I wanted to see was Jackie, the story of Jackie Onassis, Jackie Kennedy, and that one. But that one is playing right now in Rome, but never hit New Hartford. I just don't get it.
These small movies, the hope is that they'll catch some attention, get some Oscar buzz, and then they'll be released a little bit wider. The Founder is a movie that was supposed to come out back in August.
Yeah, this is a movie that's got to hit here. I mean, it's anyway, go to wafflemovies.com, and Willie, thanks. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the big day.
You got it. We'll talk to you next week.